Greetings fellow viewers and welcome back to Final Fantasy Record Keeper. So the Overstrike Overload Relics is underway and we have a new event dungeon. Let's check out the event dungeon first. We have got the Ward of the Four Crystals. Let's check it out and see what entails in this event. So we got the story, an entity that once shut the world. People feared it, calling it doom, until the heroes of that age fought bravely, using the power of the legendary Four Crystals to seal it away forever. Even now, mention of its name inspires fear. The Four Crystals are guarded by powerful foes. Only the one who can free the crystals may face the ancient doom. Will you be able to break the seal and put the ultimate weapon to its eternal rest? So it is ultimate weapon. It kind of looks like the ultimate weapon from 10 in the Omega Ruins. Then again, it sort of looks like a new model as well. That'd be cool if it's a new model. So the event rules: 4 different adversaries will appear during this event. Defeat the 4 enemies at every difficulty, and after 5 PM PST, 1 AM UTC, 4th of the 1st, you will be able to face the evil, deadliest doom of them all, the ultimate weapon. Defeat the unleashed evil and win great rewards. So we have to defeat the 4 bosses first, and then we can unlock Ultima. So these are the times they're coming out. And for our rewards, we can get a Memory Crystal 3 load, complete the Ward Unbound dungeon to get a Memory Crystal 3 load. To exchange for a Memory Crystal 3 in the Hall of Rites, raise your favourite hero's level cap to 99. We can also get a 6-star accessory. Complete the Ward Unbound dungeon to get Ultima Slayer. 6-star accessory which raises the user's magic by 35. We get a 5-star ability as well. Complete the Ward Unbound dungeon to get Ultimate Weapon. Ooh, nice. 5-star summoning ability that deals summon magic dart damage to all targets twice. Pretty cool. And we get a 4-star ability. Complete the Frost of the Mountain Hard dungeon to get Mind Breakdown. A 4-star support ability that deals physical damage to one target and temporarily lowers mind a large amount. Pretty cool. Get a 3-star ability. Complete the Frost of the Mountain Normal dungeon to get Mind Break. A 3-star combat ability that deals moderate physical damage to one target and temporarily lower its mind. So we got Bravery Synergy will trigger in this dungeon. All heroes released before the launch of the Ward of the Four Crystals event will receive Bravery Synergy during this event. Right, so that means that when it does end on the 4th, yeah, so for the Final Fantasy 14 event that's coming out at the... Oh wait, no, that's coming out on the 31st. Or the 1st if you're UTC. So that's interesting because, yeah, Minfilia and Alphinaud from the 14 event that's coming out won't receive the Bravery Synergy, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright. Okay, so here's our dungeon layout. We've got Frost of the Mountain unlocked at the moment. Also the Earth, I imagine, will be second. Then we get Wind of the Plains, and then Spire of the Flame, and then finally Ultima himself. So first up, it looks like Valigarmanda from 6. Then it looks like the Earth Guardian from 9. That looks like the Oku from Brave Exodus. Can't really tell where that Oku's from. And Rubicante from 4. And then Ultima. So let's dive into Frost of the Mountain. Face off against Valigarmanda. Defends the Ice Crystal in the Frost of the Mountain dungeon. Exploit its weakness, fire attacks. Get a 4-star ability. There we go. Get a 3-star ability. Get items to exchange in the Hall of Rites. Soul of a Hero, Memory Crystal load, and Memory Crystal 2 load. Let's have at it. Ooh, it's playing the Crystal World music from 9. So let's jump into Frost of the Mountain Normal. See if we have to do anything special. Nope. We have to just defeat him without being KO'd. It's vulnerable to fire. The fact that it absorbs ice, obviously. And it's immune to everything else. Okay then. So it's immune to all elements. So let's have Firaga and Comet then instead. Since it's immune to Holy. I'll just put that up. And I don't think Fuel Strike is going Water Strike is going to do any use here. Ah, you know what, let's have Ifrit. Everything else is okay. Sure, let's go with Vessel of Fate. And let's jump into it. You can have Arc, pop Vessel of Fate. Ooh, it's playing the music from FFRK. I think it's the Battle of the Four Fiends. Obviously it's going to use ice attacks, so ice accessories and ice gear that mitigate ice damage is going to be useful in this fight. Alright, well that was easy. Let's move on to the next dungeon. Hard mode. So for our rewards we get next part unlocked for completion 5000 gil. For mastery reward, Ice Orb times 10, Growth Egg times 10. First time reward, Mind Break times 1, Soul of a Hero times 2, Memory Crystal Load times 2. No Mithril. And into Frost the Mountain Hard. If we have to do anything special here, nope. Just defeat him without being KO'd. We're going to send him to why not? Be a bit harder, but it will be okay. Bow's up first, so we'll have him pop Sentinels. Hopefully hear more of the music this time around. Let's summon Ifrit and let's pop Renewing Veins. Give us all a Magic Blink and pop Shelga and Major Region. Now you can use a load of fire abilities. I don't think he uses physical attacks. So he uses a Blizzard Hit All. Not much Arc can do here. Well, you can use 3-star Black Magic, so... Okay, he uses Blizzaga, obviously. Yeah, I think this is the Battle of the Four Fiends music from 4. Oh, okay, it's shifted. Oh, it's gone into Zeromus. Oh, it's a remix. Finish him off with a fire spell. And there he goes down. I don't think we'll be able to take on the ultimate plus at this point. And for our rewards we get ultimate plus unlocked, but I don't think we'll be able to take him on with our party. Completion reward, 25,000 gil. Mastery reward, greater power orb times 10, major growth egg times 2, first time reward, mind breakdown, memory crystal 2 load times 1. You know what? Let's take a quick look at. There's our rewards, 1,000 gil, major power orb times 3, major ice orb times 3, ice crystal, and oh, we do get mithril for that one though. And for the boss, ultimate plus, Valigarmanda has a punishing magic ice attack and freezing dust, a magic ability that can stop your entire party in their tracks. If you attack with black or white magic, he counters with blizzard. If you hit with physical attacks, it counters with a single target freezing dust. To make matters worse, every few turns it casts Ultimate Blizzardia, a group magic attack, non-elemental attack that ignores resistance. And of course it's vulnerable to fire. Even though its resistance to break debuffs bring abilities like Heathen Frolic, Band-Aid to lower its magic as much as possible. Take Shelga along for the ride as well. You have to lower his magic, lower his resistance and attack him with a fire attack. So that's I would suggest a full magic team for that one then, with plenty of fire spells. And you know what, in this video I'm going to also show you the first phase of the Overstrike Overload Relics. Might as well combine it into one video and doing it separate, since they're all coming out at the same time anyway. So here we go, here's our first Overstrike Overload for the first phase. The Blood Sword, this is Terra's Overstrike Burst Overstrike Soulbreak, sword weapon, tap 120, magic 159 plus 3 augmented accuracy 95, adds a Soulbreak to Terra, synergy bonus, adds a small boost to fire damage. Overstrike Soulbreak is Scorching Flames, deal massive magic, fire and non-elemental damage to one target, can break the damage cap, mastery bonus plus 10 magic, useful at the moment of course in the fight against Valigarmanda. Hopefully deal max damage there. But in anything else, as I've said before in the Overstrike reviews of the previous relics, they're just going through the elements at the moment. So until they do anything really useful, and they're all single target at the moment, so it doesn't really do anything special except deal 5 digits of damage. So I believe this makes a return. I believe they're all making a return in this one. I don't think there are any new ones except for the Overstrikes. So here we have the Shura Gloves. This is Refia's Burst Soulbreak from 3. It's a bracelet armor, attack 26, magic 18, defense 93, resistance 89 plus 1 augmented, evasion 105, mind 19. As a Soulbreak to Refia, adds a small boost of fire damage. You can see a theme going here, especially with the ward of the current event going on at the moment. These relics will definitely help you out. The Burst Soulbreak, Dance of Carnage, deal 8 physical fire and non-elemental attacks to one target, temporarily raise the user's critical hit chance a large amount, grant a hasten burst bonus to the user and infuse the user with the power of fire. Mastery bonus plus 10 attack. Burst abilities are Riddle of the Flame type Monk, deal 4 ranged physical fire and non-elemental attacks to one target, critical hits deal additional damage, Fire of Carnage type Monk, deal 2 ranged physical fire and non-elemental attacks to all targets, temporarily lower the user's defense and raise the user's attack a moderate amount. So in the current event versus Valigarmanda, he will counter this well, he may counter this with his blizzard attack that stops the party. But the interesting thing is that he will counter her burst abilities as well, because it's physical. So yeah, probably not something you want to bring along, although the 8 physical fire attacks is pretty good. And it's fire, so it'll exploit his weakness. But I would recommend a full mage team for the ultimate plus fight. So here we have Vanille's Burst Soul Break. For some reason the Mystilian, it's a rod weapon, attack 55, magic 100, accuracy 95, mind 130 plus 1 augmented as a Soul Break to Vanille. Burst Soul Break is Transcendent Dream. Instantly restore a large amount of HP to all allies, temporarily raise the user's mind a moderate amount. Grant haste and burst mode to the user, mastery bonus plus 10 mind. Burst abilities are Light Eternal, type white magic, deal 2 white magic holy attacks to one target and temporarily lower its resistance to moderate amount. Breath of Vitality, type white magic, restores a small amount of HP to all allies. So I would have preferred a magic blink here, or re-raise at least, like Ico's one. Not really useful against the Valigarmanda at the moment. For some reason, the Kane's Burst Soul Break, Abel's Lance, type spear weapon, attack 130 plus 1 augmented, accuracy 95 as a Soul Break to Kane as a small boost to lightning damage. Burst Soul Break is Dragoon's Pride, deal 4 jump, lightning and non-elemental attacks to all targets. Grant haste and burst moves to the user and temporarily infuse the user with the power of lightning. Mastery bonus plus 10 attack. Burst abilities are Stormblood Dragoon, type Dragoon, deal 2 ranged physical attacks to one target and remove the delay from the user's jump attacks for 2 turns. Triumphant Lancet, type Dragoon, deal 2 ranged physical lightning attacks to one target and restore 1 ability used to the ability with the fewest remaining uses. Only for the user, well, only for abilities that Kane has. It's not really very good, and it's not going to help you out whatsoever in the current event and the current boss. The Platinum Sword, Ramza's ultimate Super Soul Break, type sword weapon, attack 123 plus 1 augmented, accuracy 95. Add the Soul Break to Ramza's Super Soul Break is Shout. Temporarily raise the party's attack a large amount and grant them haste, mastery bonus plus 10 attack. Again, not really useful in the event at the moment against the current boss, as you'll be mainly wanting to be using a mage team to have him not counter with the stop AoE. But it's definitely chaseable for just to have as a relic. The Tiara for Terror is a hat armor, magic 38, defense 80, resistance 118 plus 1 augmented, evasion 105, mind 27, and to Soul Break to Terror. Super Soul Break is Fire Beam, deal 4 magic fire attacks to all targets and temporarily infuse the user with the power of fire. Mastery bonus is mastery bonus plus 10 magic. Definitely useful against the current boss. Definitely useful against Valigarmanda and its magic fire attacks, so pretty damn good. Here we go. The healing the healing staff. Minu's Super Soul Break, type staff weapon, attack 55, magic 100, accuracy 95, mind 121 plus 1 augmented. Adds a Soul Break to Minu. Super Soul Break is Will of the White Mage, instantly restore a large amount of HP to the party. That's it. Mastery bonus plus 10 mind. It is instant, but anything like a magic blink against Valigarmanda, it'll be pretty damn good. Tin Armor for Steiner, heavy armor, attack 17, defense 135, plus 1 augmented, resistance 92, evasion 105, as a Soul Break to Steiner. Super Soul Break is Sword Magic Firaga, deal 4 fire physical attacks to all targets and temporarily lower their fire resistance, mastery bonus plus 10 attack. Again, not really useful if you don't want Valigarmanda to counter with freezing dust. Yeah, again, not very good for the ultimate plus fight with Valigarmanda, but it is fire, so it will exploit his weakness. The Thyras from 14, type staff, weapon, attack 49, magic 100, accuracy 95, mine 116 plus 1 augmented. As a soul break to your Stoller, unique soul break is Stone Skin 2. Temporarily raise the party's defense and resistance a very large amount. Very good for the fight at the moment. But if you want to wait, it is going to appear in the Final Fantasy 14 first banner. So if you chasing after this for the Final Fantasy 14 event coming up, save it, unless of course you do want the Blood Sword. So chase relics here for the event. Blood Sword for fire, Sugar Gloves for fire, Tiara for fire, Tin Armor for fire, but the only ones you really want are the Tiara and Blood Sword for the event. Generically, the Sugar Gloves are good. Not really good, not really good. Shout is very good. Healing Staff not very good. Not really. Thyras is very good, but as I said, it's going to appear again in the Final Fantasy 14 banner. So yeah, chasing in this banner is really only Sugar Gloves and Shout at the moment. We've got some more banners coming. Obviously, there are 5 phases to this event. There are 5 phases to the Ward of 5 Dooms at the moment. So that's going to do it for this video, taking a look at the first boss for the Ward of the 5 Dooms and the first phase of the Overstrike Overstrike Overload Relics. If you like this video, hit that like button, it helps out a lot. Then I would ask you to check out the rest of the channel and subscribe if you wish, and as always I will see you in the next episode.